and welcome back to my channel. Hopefully I can add some happy Jellycat vibes to your day today. Okay guys, so today I thought it'd be fun to do a little review of my fruit slash vegetable Jellycat collection. So I'm going to be going through that little collection that I have in my squad. Now I will say there might be some controversy on if these are all actually considered fruits or if some of them are vegetables. You'll have to let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, but we'll get to that as we go on. So I just thought it'd be fun to do this, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first up, kicking things off, we have my Jellycat Peach. She is so adorable. This one I ended up naming Georgia, just after Georgia Peach. I feel like I toyed with some other names, but this just felt the most fitting. But I absolutely love having the peach in my collection. Overall, I'm just really pleased with the way the peach looks in general, too. I know this one is kind of a harder one to find, so I was so ecstatic when I was able to find this one at my local toy store. I did a whole little kind of impromptu, random, spontaneous Jellycat hunting video on this. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. But she is just so fuzzy and perfect, and it's just so soft. Like, oh my goodness. I love the little leaves on top. They're really pretty green, and they're actually really soft too. And she's just all around a great little peach, so I am so glad that I have her in my collection. Next up, we have the Amusables Cherry. I absolutely love this one. I believe I did a video on this one as well, and this is the one where I ordered this one from the website, and they actually sent me the wrong Jellycat, so I had to reach out for them to send me a new one, but I am so glad that I was able to still get this one. I will say, when I found the peach at my local toy store, they also had the cherry, so I would have been able to get it either way, but I just wanted this one so bad, and I feel like it sold out so quick online that I was like, oh, I have to get it. But I just think the legs are so cute. I named this one Roger, so this is Roger the cherry. I named it after Roy's Rogers. I think that's what they're called, like a Shirley Temple, but with a Coke instead of Sprite, because I'm more of a Diet Coke girly. So that's kind of where I got the inspiration for this one, but I love the little legs. It's just so cute, and I am so excited that I was able to get this one even after my little mishap with the shipping. And the third Jellycat we're going to be looking at is my Amusables Apple Jellycat. This is Rosie, everyone. She is so cute. I was so beyond ecstatic when I saw that this was coming out in one of the more recent drops. I was so excited to get this one. I was really worried about the size because I was kind of thinking maybe it'd be more like this size or more like the peach size, but the apple is a little bit bigger than the peach, but I am still so pleased with how it looks because I feel like it's not too big. And she is just super cute. I love, again, this fabric's a little different than the peach. It's a little closer to the cherry fabric, but I think the red is a really nice color. Really nice little green leaf and the little stem. I think it's so cute. The stem is the same fabric and tone as the feet are. I think that's how the peach is as well, and I think that's a really good detail. And I just think these three little fruits are so cute together. They just fit in really nicely with my collection. Okay, so we have two more Jellycats in this little collection that I'm going to be going over reviewing today. This is where it gets a little controversial on whether or not you would call all of these fruits or if you would call these last two vegetables. Technically, I will say, if you look it up online, all of the Jellycats I'm showing you today are classified as fruits. But I personally feel like with more everyday use of these kind of vegetables, just in real life, these last two would probably be on the vegetable scale for me, but y'all will definitely have to let me know in the comments below. But our next one is my Amusables Pickle. This one is so cute and teeny. I was so surprised when I saw this one was restocked on the Jellycat website. I was really worried that they weren't going to restock it, and then I was going to go on my little wish list thing and it was going to say retired. I was going to be so sad. However, all sorts of toy stores around me have been that carry Jellycats have been getting the pickle in, so I would have been able to get it if I didn't order it online, but that's okay. But I named this one Dinked In, and in general I feel like cucumbers to me are vegetables, but I know the thing where it's okay, if it has seeds it's usually a fruit. So technically, if you look it up, I think it was botanically, cucumbers are a fruit, but used in culinary purposes they are used more as a vegetable because you use cucumbers on a salad or something like that. And I know this is a pickle, so it's a little different, but I would still kind of consider this a vegetable. So Y'all let me know if you agree with that in the comments below. But I love my little pickle. I'm so excited to have him. I love that his little legs are right here instead of like that. I think that'd be cute too, but I love that they did the design like horizontal like that. I think it was really perfect. Okay, and the last but certainly not least member of my fruit slash vegetable Jellycat collection. This is actually a new member to my collection. I just got this one in the mail the other day. Came on stock on the Jellycat website. I was so excited. But we have the Amusables chili pepper. Look, guys, he is so cute. I just, honestly, the shape of this one, it's kind of like the same thing with the pickle. I think it's such a unique way to do this. Like, his legs are down here and like this is the way he sits and he goes up like that. I think that is so fun. Such a cute idea. I love the coloring. I love that this is kind of like a deeper green for the little stem area. I think that's such a good idea. And I feel like, you know, I know there are a couple different peppers that you could do, but I feel like the chili pepper is pretty iconic. This one, so since he's new to the family, he gets a name. So this one I am actually naming Carlos. If you get that reference already, give yourself a little pat on the back. But those of you who don't get the reference, I will explain, no worries. So I am naming this one Carlos after Carlos Sainz, the F1 racer, because his little, like, one of his little identifiers, I guess, is the chili pepper. I think it just kind of fits his vibe. Also, like, the smooth operator thing. I thought about naming this guy smooth operator, but I didn't. So this is just Carlos after Carlos Sainz. I think he is super, super cute. Again, I also really like the coloring on his feet. They're kind of like a grayish, really dark navy, like dark gray, dark navy combo. I just think it's super, super cute. And again, I would probably classify the pepper as a vegetable in my head, but again, when I looked it up online, it said it was a fruit technically. So you let me know in the comments below if you also would consider this pepper a fruit, or if you would also consider this pepper a vegetable, or if you would consider it a fruit. Again, I think the pickle and the chili are vegetables in my head, and obviously the apple, cherry, and peach are fruit in my head, but that's okay. You know, teach their own. They're all cute, and they're all part of this little cute collection in my overall Jellycat collection. Alrighty, and those are all the Jellycats that I'm going to be showing you today. I feel like I have a pretty cute, small but mighty fruit slash vegetable Jellycat collection. I am hoping to grow that even more. I really, really like the food Jellycats. Obviously, I have some other food Jellycats in my collection, but today we're just focusing on the fruit and vegetables. So again, I feel like my collection mainly makes up food Jellycats, Bartholomew Jellycats, and a couple other random Jellycats. So if you'd like to see any specific Jellycats or like groupings of Jellycats, definitely let me know in the comments below. I'd love any suggestions for future videos. But I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time. Bye!